Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about ASCENTAGE-B interim report. Ascentage Pharma Group International offers a diverse range of businesses and services, including research and development of therapies for cancers, chronic hepatitis B virus, HBV, and age-related diseases, development of various product candidates, such as plus HQ PON 1351, a BCR-ABL inhibitor targeting BCR-AB lone mutants, plus APG-2575, an oral administered BCL-2 selective inhibitor for hematologic malignancies and solid tumors, plus APG-115, an oral small molecule inhibitor of the MD-M1253 protein-protein interactions to treat solid tumors and hematological malignancies, plus APG-1252. A small molecule drug to restore apoptosis through dual inhibition of the BCL-2 and BCL-XL proteins for various cancers, development of additional product candidates, including plus APG-1387, a small molecule inhibitor of apoptosis proteins for advanced solid tumors and chronic HBV infection, plus APG-2449, an oral inhibitor of FAK, ROS1, and ALK kinases, plus APG-5918, an orally available and selective embryonic ectoderm development inhibitor. Medical research and development services, clinical development and clinical trials operations, venture capital investment, rental of buildings, provision of science and technology promotion services. The skyrocketing of ASCENTAGE-B stock price. A year of breakthroughs. ASCENTAGE-B stock price has skyrocketed by over 93.94% in the past year, driven by a series of significant news and developments. The company's successful U.S. IPO on NASDAQ in January 2025 was a major catalyst, raising $132.5 million in net proceeds and more than doubling its shares. A lucrative partnership with Takeda Pharmaceuticals International AG also contributed to the stock's surge, with a $100 million intellectual property income and option payment received in July 2024, followed by a $75 million equity investment in June 2024. The inclusion of Ascentage's flagship drug, olverembatinib, in China's National Reimbursement Drug List, NRDL, starting in January 2025 further accelerated sales growth. The approval and advancement of lisaftoclax, Ascentage's second lead asset, also played a significant role in the stock's rise. The novel BCL-2 inhibitor was approved by China's NMPA for CLL and SLL treatment in July 2025, with commercial sales beginning shortly after. Additionally, the FDA and EMA cleared a global registrational phase III study for lisaftoclax as a first-line treatment for HRMDS. Strong financial performance, positive analyst outlook, and promising clinical data presentations have further contributed to ASCENTAGE-B stock price growth. The company's robust sales growth, driven by olverembatinib's inclusion in the NRDL, has been particularly notable, with a 93% year-over-year increase in sales in the first half of 2025. Overall, ASCENTAGE-B stock price has skyrocketed due to a combination of successful business developments, strong financial performance, and promising clinical data. The primary drivers of revenue growth and decline for the company can be summarized as follows. Revenue growth is primarily driven by the success of olverembatinib in China, including a 93% increase in sales, approval and commercialization of lisaftoclax, expanded coverage in NRDL, and inclusion in CACA guidelines. Additionally, potential milestone payments from Takeda and option payment of $100 million also contributed to revenue growth. On the other hand, revenue decline is primarily attributed to a significant decrease in intellectual property revenue, resulting in a 71.6% drop in 2025 compared to 2024. The company's financial performance indicates a lack of positive operating cash flow. The net cash outflows used in operating activities amount to RMB 432.1 million, as stated on page 34, and further confirmed by the negative figure of 432,120 on page 74. This suggests that the company is currently experiencing difficulties in generating sufficient cash from its operations to cover its expenses. The company's debt level has seen a significant increase over the past year. The total debt level rose by RMB 47,668,000 and also increased from RMB 1,668,400 497 to RMB 1,716,165. Furthermore, interest-bearing bank and other borrowings in the beyond 5 years category have increased by RMB 6,519,000. In contrast, the company's interest expenses have decreased. Finance costs interest expenses dropped by RMB 6.3 million, 18.4%, from RMB 34.1 million in 2024 to RMB 27.8 million in 2025. Management is optimistic about Ascentage Pharma's future prospects. They believe their protein degrader platform has significant potential to develop innovative treatments for traditionally undruggable proteins. To achieve robust revenue growth, the company plans to diversify its product pipeline through in-house research and development, collaborations, and a dual-engine commercialization strategy. Ascentage Pharma aims to accelerate market penetration for its existing products, lisiftoxlax and olverembatinib, and become a leading player in hematological oncology. To achieve this goal, the company will continue to seek partnerships with global companies to maximize the value of its pipeline products and leverage their commercial expertise. Management's vision is to transform Ascentage Pharma into a fully integrated global biopharmaceutical company by accelerating development of 6 drug candidates, applying for NDAs globally, and pursuing strategic partnerships. This ambitious strategy positions the company for significant growth and leadership in its field. The company's financial summary reveals that it has taken a conservative approach to shareholder returns. Specifically, there is no record of dividend payments or share buybacks in the past 6 months. This suggests that the company may be prioritizing other uses for its funds, such as investing in growth initiatives or paying down debt. Concerns about inventory buildup and supply chain disruption. The financial summary highlights a pressing concern for the company inventory buildup. This issue is evident in various sections of the report. The significant increase in selling and distribution expenses, up by 53.7%, on page 14, suggests that the expansion of olverembatinib commercialization may be contributing to inventory buildup. Moreover, the explicit statement on page 79 confirms this concern. Inventory buildup. Yes. This clear indication underscores the need for the company to address this issue promptly to prevent potential supply chain disruptions and optimize its operations. That concludes the financial summary. For ASCENTAGE-B, feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.